Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Sew with Oladuni. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew this lovely simple skirt with snip. So this is a total beginner friendly tutorial. So if you are interested, keep watching and let's get started. So guys, to make this skirt, you'll be needing your tape roll, rulers, chalk, scissors, fabric and lining. For the fabric, I have about 1.5 yards. So guys, the first thing you are going to do is to fold the fabric into two like I'm doing. I'm trying to get the hexagon shape on the fabric to be in the middle. After folding, mark out your skirt length minus 6.5 inches. That is, you'll be subtracting 6.5 inches from your skirt length. Then mark it out on the fabric because the flare at the down part will be 4.5 inches. The flare should not be longer than 4, 5 or 6 inches. My skirt length is 20.5 inches, so I'll be marking out 15 inches. I'll also mark out 8 inches vertically as the hip line. It is supposed to be 9.5 inches, but because I'll be adding 2 inches band to the waist, I had to minus 1.5 instead of 2 inches because I'll be using 0.5 inch to join the band to the skirt. Draw out the horizontal lines on the waist and hip points, so that will be the waistline and the hip line respectively. Next thing is to mark out the hip measurement divided by 4 on the hip and add 1 inch seam allowance. I'll also do the same on the waist, but I will add 1.5 inches seam allowance instead because I'll be holding it that at the waist. Then at the bottom of the skirt, you will be marking out your hip measurement minus 4 divided by 4, then add 1 inch seam allowance. To be on the safer side, use 1.5 inches seam allowance and 2 inches at the waist. Next is to connect the line using a curved ruler or freehand. Then cut it out. So this is the front piece. This is the way it's looking. Next is to cut out the back piece. You will be folding the fabric like so, but it will be wider than the front piece. Then you will be placing the front piece on the fabric, leaving about 1.5 inches at the center. Then you will mark out 1 inches outward at the waist and at the down part of the skirt. Then you connect it to the hip line where I mark 1.5 inches like I'm doing in the video. The reason for this is for the butt curve. Then cut it out. I'm done cutting. You can see the zipper allowance side is not straight. It is slightly curved. After the cutting of the front and back part of the skirt, the next thing is to cut the short flare to be joined at the down of the skirt. To cut the flare, I measure 28 inches by 28 inches, then fold it into two twice like you see me doing in the video. After folding, it will measure 14 inches by 14 inches. You can use any measurement of your choice. It depends on how full you want the flare to be. Then I start marking out 13.5 inches using the folded part as the midpoint. Then I connected it. Next, mark out 8 inches and connect it. You can see the flare already, it's coming out. It's a 360-degree flare. Then cut it out like so. So this is it. So this is everything you need to cut the skirt. Next is to cut out lining for each of the fabric. This is it after cutting out the lining. I will be taking it to the sewing machine to start joining. Starting with the front part of the skirt, I will be placing the lining at the right side of the fabric. I will sew the two sides with 1/4 of an inch and also do the same for the back part. I'll be leaving the upper part and the down part. I won't sew them down. Next is to join the lining of the flare, also with 1/4 of an inch. Here I am done joining and I have ironed it out. Next is to sew the top and bottom part of the skirt that was not turned and the flare. Next is to hold the dart. I am notching the middle, then I marked 4 inches in and 5.5 inches down on both sides and hold the darts. For the back part, I marked 5 inches in and 5.5 inches down. Then hold the darts. So I'm done holding the darts. This is how it looks after holding the darts. For the back at the zipper allowance, mark 8 inches down and 0.75 inch in. Then sew it down from the 8 inches you marked. So this is the back after sewing it. Next, I will be joining the skirt using the 1 inch I added while cutting. After joining the skirt, I will be notching the center front at the down part. Next is to notch the flare into 4 equal parts and pin the parts you notched to the sides, the center front and the center back. Then you join using 0.5 inch. Plait the excess fabric of this flare to the skirt. Next is to join the band to the skirt. I already cut the band. The band is 5 inches wide and 13 inches long. My waist measurement is 26 inches. I added 4 inches extra. Next, fold the band into 2 and iron it, then fold 0.5 inch in like so. Open up the band and place the right side facing the wrong side of the skirt. That is the back side facing the part that there is lining. Join using 0.5 inch folded in. That's this is 0.5 inch I folded in while ironing. Then turn the band to the other side and fold the both ends like I'm doing. Fold and pin it down. Then start sewing it neatly like I'm doing. This is the band after joining it. See how neat it looks. Next is to fix the zipper. This is it after fixing the zipper. After I was done with everything, guys, this is the final look of the skirt, looking all nice and simple for total beginner. And I hope you guys find this helpful. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.